Diabetes magnifies the risk of cardiovascular disease and the death rate. Not only does diabetes increase the risk of heart disease 2 to 4 times, but it can also lead to blindness, kidney failure, and even amputations because of the destruction of small arteries.
What exactly is type 2 diabetes?
Researchers recently discovered that the traditional beliefs concerning what caused the disease were partially unfounded. Type 2 diabetes used to be thought of as only a disorder of the pancreas and its ability to make insulin. Insulin helps sugar in our bloodstream get into our cells. I like to think of it as a key that opens the door to the cell. Without insulin, sugar cannot enter the cells, and the level of sugar in the bloodstream rises to levels that can cause health problems or even be dangerous. In the analogy of the key mentioned earlier, the body is making adequate insulin for the keys to the door. The problem lies with the lock on the door, otherwise known as the insulin receptor. When the lock on the door doesn't work, the body responds by making more insulin, and this condition is referred to as insulin resistance. Insulin resistance precedes type 2 diabetes and leads to it.
After a person becomes insulin resistant, they may develop health problems, some of which are an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Triglyceride levels rise. The HDL or good cholesterol decreases. Small dense LDL or bad cholesterol increases. Blood pressure increases, and the body increases its ability to clot, which all may increase the risk of heart disease. Increased abdominal circumference, elevated homocysteine levels, and perhaps several cancers.
There are many things that we can do to reduce insulin resistance. The lifestyle changes that we can make are reduce high, saturated, trans, and omega-6 fats in our diet. Reduce simple sugars. Reduce foods with high glycemic index. Exercise with the clearance of a doctor. Reduce obesity. Reduce your weight to a natural normal range. Reduce smoking as much as possible, or preferably stop. Increase omega-3 in the diet, or by supplementation. Adequate chromium intake. Eat more whole grains. Decrease C-reactive protein, and consider antioxidant consumption, or consider a daily aspirin under your doctor's supervision. Increase dietary fiber. Increase monounsaturated fats in the diet. Consider becoming a vegetarian, and take adequate calcium. Consider low-fat products. Adequate magnesium. Consider moderate coffee consumption. Reduce high fructose corn syrup, and seek your doctor's advice and help, especially if the above recommendations don't reduce your resistance. Insulin resistance increases obesity, and unless these risk factors are addressed, you will have problems losing weight.
The Trim Body System. Begin. Be fit and believe.
Next thing we're just going to talk about what is there in the trim body system in the kit. So I'd like to have Sriram cover and explain about just the supplements part of it.
Okay. You have a CLA 500.
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't prepared for this, but basically, the thing is, basically, we have 4 supplements that come with the Trim Body System. One is the glucose health, and we heard a lot about how taking the glucose metabolism in your body is important from Dr. Johnson. I don't want to go into many more details, but the basic idea is the glucose regulates how your body handles your blood sugar. So basically, that's one key ingredient when you're trying to lose weight, because if the excess sugar and the excess energy that your body produces, that is stored as fat for later consumption. So when you use it properly, it's going to go away. So you're not going to add any more fat deposits to your body. So that's one thing.
Can you repeat that, please? What do you mean the fat deposit?
So basically, the thing, the way, it's simple idea, I don't want to go into details, but the idea is, anything, the excess blood sugar in your body, the excess energy that your body produces, that's what is stored as fats and other stuff. So basically, if you use up all the energy that your body produces, you're not going to store any more fat. So basically, when you metabolize whatever the sugars and other carbs and actually basically food, properly, you are not going to store anymore. So that's the basic idea. So, but the thing is, the next one is another important supplement that comes with this is the carb blocker. Carb blocker is this is actually tackles two aspects. One is the carbs part of it and also the sugars part of it. So you have your food contains sugars as such, as well as it contains carbs, which later can get converted into sugar in the body. But what carb blocker does is it actually inhibits your body from absorbing both sugars and carbs. So actually, you're taking 3 tablets. Blocks up to 500 calories, but we'll just stick to the recommended dose that's in the trim journal. Do not deviate from what it says. Yeah. So you want me to open it? Just see. Sure. These are the supplement pack. So basically, this is the carb blocker that I was talking about. This is the glucosal that I just spoke about. And then we have Slimetry. Slimetry is now considered like the magic bullet. That's in the, that nuclear came up with to tackle the weight loss issue, and it specifically target there are no other functions except for weight loss. So basically what Slimetry does, as the name suggests, it is for slimming down, but it has 4 herbs basically, and each has a specific purpose. One is like we have the reason for some of us to gain weight could be a faulty liver, because the liver could the liver could be there is a bird's leaf that specifically tackles liver issues, so that your liver can, you know, that when liver produces what is it, bile? Bile, right? The liver produces bile that is very key in your metabolism, in digesting food and getting energy out of the food that we eat. So basically it has something for that. It has yerba mate, which is very popular in South America, which is basically it is a herbal tea that people drink in South America. It has functions of it suppresses your appetite, and also it has other it increases your metabolism and all that stuff. And another very important that I can attest to myself is Invisi Fiber. It's who has tried all the other fiber supplements before? Anybody? If you try Invisi Fiber, it has no taste, it has no smell, it dissolves completely in water, it has no texture also. So basically you can add it to pretty much anything, or you can even mix it with water. If you mix it properly, you won't even feel that there is something mixed in the water. It's that soluble. So basically the Invisi Fiber is another key ingredient, because we all know that for a proper digestive functioning of your body, you need a good amount of your daily dose of fiber, and there is no easier or better way to have fiber than Invisi Fiber, because it simply, you can add it to pretty much anything and it doesn't alter the taste or the smell of the food you are having. You can add it to juice, you can add it to milk, you can add it to anything, pretty much anything you want. So basically this is just the supplement part of the program. Just follow the journal. The journal has what to take. But one of the tips that we got from Naomi, who had been at who had gotten first-hand information from some of the people whom we saw in the video, she said that they recommend that you strictly follow the timing. Like for example, the carb blocker, glucosal and Slimetry has to be taken at least 30 to 40 minutes before you have food. So if you forgot it, then delay having your food so that you get maximum benefit out of the supplements. And I had actually tried it for the last 1 week, just having Slimetry and carb blocker 30 to 40 minutes before having a meal. And it is amazing, because after, like for example, if it used to take me X amount of food to feel satisfied, if I take Slimetry 30 to 40 minutes before, I can only eat half of it. So it really works. I have a personal experience in the past 1 week. But that's just follow the system to the T. You're going to see great benefits. And above all these products are Nutrilite products. So they come in. They are the number 1 health and supplement manufacturer in the world, and its quality is guaranteed and all that stuff. So probably you guys know more about Nutrilite. So here's back to Priya.
So